Alrighty, YouTube, Niner Empire, what is going down? Welcome back to another video. So, big news for the Niners here. Deebo Samuel is active and will play Sunday in the NFC Championship game versus the Detroit Lions. This comes after he was a full participant in today's practice. Obviously, yesterday, we got word that he was a limited participant in practice. That obviously meant that in some way, shape, or form, he was trending in the right direction of playing. And obviously, I said this, when after the divisional round last week, I knew, knowing Deebo Samuel, the type of player he is, he's not going to want to miss a game of this magnitude. And obviously, everything's kind of coming to fruition now. So he was a full practice today. Yesterday, he was a limited participant. And then obviously the previous 3 days, he didn't practice at all. So he must feel good, clearly, if he was already a full practice today. So obviously, massive news. I mean, I feel much better going into this game knowing that Deebo Samuel will play and he's not, gonna be sitting out or anything like that. But yeah, Kyle Shanahan spoke with reporters and said that Deebo is going to be available to play, obviously, after he was a full go in today's practice. Obviously, it's huge knowing that Deebo's playing. Obviously, when we got into the beginning of this week, there was a lot of concern, even with Kyle Shanahan. He talked about how there was a lot of concern at the beginning of the week. But the fact that he was able to be a full go today and, obviously no restrictions on him, that's definitely a good thing for the 49ers. So, I mean, I think the biggest thing here is obviously we know that Deebo's probably not 100% healthy. Like, he just suffered this injury last Saturday. But I think he's as healthy as he can possibly be. And if obviously he feels good, to not only practice but to play in this game, the Niners are looking in good shape. So, good news, of course, for Deebo and the Niners going into this championship Sunday, or going into this championship game on Sunday. Obviously, hope to God he doesn't re-aggravate this shoulder or, re-injure this shoulder, while playing the Detroit Lions. But look, man, again, I think, knowing that he was limited in yesterday's practice gave me a really fine and I guess clear understanding of where he was at in his recovery process. And obviously it would have been things would have been a little bit different had he not practiced yesterday and then been a limited participant today. I still think no matter what, Deebo was going to find a way to play in this game. But obviously, again, I mean, with Deebo playing, this offense is so much better with Deebo Samuel, healthy and playing. And again, he's not going to be fully healthy, of course, but he's about as healthy as he can possibly be. And reporters even asked Deebo too if he had any concern about, I guess, kind of re-aggravating the injury or kind of protecting a certain part of his body so he doesn't re-aggravate the injury. And Deebo said pretty much that he wasn't covering anything up, and he was going to be fully ready to go. So, seems like Deebo is obviously feeling as healthy as he possibly can be. And again, this is huge for the Niners going into this game because it's just one more weapon that Detroit's got to worry about. And not only that, but I'm very interested to see C.J. Gardner-Johnson versus Deebo Samuel. Obviously, C.J. Gardner-Johnson's talked a lot of smack about Deebo this year. And I can tell you one thing, Deebo's going to come ready to go. And I can't wait until he, embarrasses C.J. Gardner-Johnson in front of millions this upcoming Sunday. So, not only is Deebo healthy and ready to be, to go for this game, but, we're going to get that match with him and C.J. Gardner-Johnson. So obviously, very good news for the Niners. This is like the best thing that could have possibly happened going into this game. And obviously, knowing that he's already going to be playing and it's only Friday, that gives me a boost of confidence that Deebo is going to be, a full go for this upcoming Sunday. No restrictions. I doubt the Niners are going to use him as a decoy. Like, Deebo's ready to go, and and he's ready to play. So very, very good news. Again, that's probably the best thing that could have possibly happened going into this game. Really just going into this week in general. So Deebo will play. He is officially active. Obviously, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. But yeah, as always, go Niners. I'll see you guys in the next one.